Hello? Hello, guys? Hello? Hello, guys? Oh, there we go. I think now it's working. Alright, just took some trial and error. It's good to be back, guys. Sorry about all that. Problems with the game. It's good to be back here on Minecraft, you know? It's been a long while. I feel bad for making you wait 7 minutes more of me fixing my mic here on the PS5. It's still pretty new. My friend gave it to me, so I don't really know the whole thing about it. I've been playing PS4 for who knows how long. I'm pretty low to that console. It's a very it's a very intricate reason why I got it pretty recently in the pandemic, in 2020 specifically. So I feel like I need to put good use to it. Goddamn, what the fuck? Goddamn. There's a run up here, bro. Alright, what the fuck? I guess I'm not on there, but yeah, basically I just want to get the most out of my. That shit wasn't cheap. I bought that shit at full price. Yeah, it's just. I think that's a lot's happened since I've lots going on here. It's crazy to think about it. It really is starting to think about it. I think last time I recorded a live stream here on YouTube, Minecraft specifically I was probably in high school. Maybe like no more than sophomore year. It's just crazy how much life has changed since then. I mean, you know, it's just how life is. You know, if there's no change, then honestly, it's not life. You know, and you know, I've been trying to embrace change as best as I can. But you know, sometimes you can't give and take how much you can could be given from life and how much it has changed. Thankfully, compared to a lot of people, you know, I haven't been needing to work. You know, so if I was having to bust my ass and pay the bills, I would not be here talking with you guys. And, you know, it's a blessing, you know, but I know it's kind of a curse because, you know, it's a pride thing. You know, I obviously want to help my family and make them proud, and you know, my dream since I was a kid, I remember, was just to get a house and make sure everyone was comfortable. And I live in this tiny, you know, apartment we live in because it's just what they were working for. You know, they busted their butt so I can live comfortably, and I want to do the same. You know, goddamn, why is this audio so loud, bro? My bad, guys. I'm sorry to cut off the story. Or not the story, that's just like the vibes. Sorry. This stuff is loud. It's like, let's turn this down a bit. Let's see here. I just put this down to like all in the 60s range. But yeah, you know, it's just, you know, I'm happy with life, you know, like, even though I feel like a lot of times, I'm ashamed to say, like, I wanted to, just not, like, deal with it, I'm not saying I wanted to do anything, like, drastic or anything, but, sometimes it can just be overwhelming, I understand everybody deals with the same problems, what I mean? It's not like I'm, like, just, like, carrying, like, a big load on my back, that's another thing. It's all in, like, how I perceive things, and I just need to take it one thing at a time, not try and balloon what things really are, just really just take things, by piece, just because obviously if you just blow things out of proportions and say like, oh, and just most importantly, just say the words like, oh, I just can't do it no more. Obviously you're gonna have a hard time. You're just dragging your feet. So I try my best not to do that. But it can, life comes with its, it comes with its ups and downs, that's normal. And I'm grateful, number one, to be here with you guys. Because, since I can remember, I've been watching YouTube. And I may not be as successful. I mean, obviously, like, how can I want to be successful when I haven't put in the work? Maybe how like I would see like creators that I've seen, like growing up, because it's not fair to like compare myself to like the top of the line, But there's a reason why they're up there, because they put in those hours, and they make sure it's also about catering well to your audience, who's your audience, and also just like figuring out how do you like figure out that the algorithm, like what do you need to put out there so that YouTube will promote it, naturally. I was seeing recently that YouTube, they just put like a promote feature now, like where you can put like $100 or something, like to promote your video, and I was like, bro, probably people back then would have loved that feature, but but then it's not organic, because then like it's just like a split chance, like someone like will see your video or like just organically like without any promotion, there's something special about that, I'm making it seem like some sort of Disney fairy tale, but I'm right back, guys. I'm yapping right now, but I'm just happy to be back on here. So it's crazy to just be talking to y'all. You may not be many of you, but I don't even know why I said y'all. I don't even say that word. Oh, this is crazy. This is crazy, wow. Oh, there's a village right here, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm gonna head up over there. See what's going on with these dudes. Oh, fuck my god. That's crazy. What is this? Is it asphalt? Alright. This is beautiful, bro. This is crazy. I love Minecraft so much. I seen, the Minecraft movie like a couple months ago, and shit, I'm not gonna lie, like, that stuff that movie was great. It was cheesy, but, it was like a really good cheesy. Like, it was kind of strange to say, but it was good, Jack Black, he did his thing. I didn't expect, Aquaman, Jason Momoa to, go off like that, but he went off like that, he did a good job. I'm looking at my own screen right now, I'm performing really well right now, my gameplay. I remember back then it would just be like cutting in and out. Something's true. It's going really good right now. But yeah, the Minecraft the thing got memes into oblivion. Just, chicken jockey. I'm not gonna say like I wasn't doing that too. I was having fun with it, you know. So I had a good time. But it's crazy that like now thinking about it, I kind of miss that, like you know that wave that I had. I felt like it really like made Minecraft like have like more of attention drawn to it, um, and it made me want to like retouch the game, and I really miss it. Like I missed it. Look at the cat. Oh, look at the cat. No, look at this. This is a beautiful seed, bro. It's crazy. Look at this dude with his hat. What you want? Baits for emerald. It's pretty good, right? Oh, messed up. It's about to turn nighttime. I'm scared. Hey, don't you run in there. Oh no. Look your ass up. Stay up. Sleep is for the weak, guys. Come on now. Alright. It's pretty chill village here. Get the iron goal. Oh fuck my legs. My legs in game and in real life. Shits are fucked. I'll get into that right now. But let's go find a. Oh wow, I've never seen that before. They have a skylight. It's pretty sick. Has that always been the thing? Is that skylight? I don't know. I'm not an architecture type of guy. Let's see. This is like some very mountainous village here. Oh hell no. The fuck? Get ass out of here, boys. Oh, look at the three of them. Just fucking find these for care. I'm not that, bro. I'm not about to deal with this. I'm not here, guys. You can see why that guy was sleeping now. Look your ass up. Get in this bed. Oh, okay, that's great. That's great. And there's a charge creeper over there. I think it's not. Oh, okay. Well, that's perfect. Oh, well, that's really perfect. I just came back. Would you guys send me? Fuck you guys, bro. I have unlimited lives now. Fuck you, bro. Okay, Lord. What would you say to me? I guess it's back. Punch, boy. Punch, boy. Oh, this is a spawn camping now. There we go. Oh, no, don't get my guy, don't get my guy. Is that all of them? Yeah, I'm dead. Oh, got my wood. That's most important. Oh, shit. I'm feeling like, we should settle down in this village. I built like a little house over there on the water, but I don't really like. It's gonna look weird like it floating in the water, so I'm just build it up here. This is great, yeah. Got all the birch forest over there, got some snow up there. Perfect. You know what I'm saying? It's kinda like a mountainous plains. Let's see. I think this is a good spot. Let's get to work, guys. It's good to be back. Get the crafting table down. And now put this shit up right now. Do the old-fashioned style. I don't need that stuff. That youngster stuff. You know? Okay. I've been playing this for a while, you know. I've been playing this for a bit again, so you know, I'm not that new. I'm just, what's new to me is just streaming, you know, again for you guys, you know. Here. I'm making it sound like I'm talking to like 20,000 people, but you know, maybe one day there will be, you know. So, better, you know, better start acting like it, you know. Now, you know, like how they say, you know, fake it till you make it. So, you know, I will. I absolutely will. And I've been after high school, and I just, you know, I did the traditional right, like, oh, like, go to college, guys, you know. Yeah, it's good advice, you know. Like, college is really good, you know. You get a lot of the times if you're like, figure out the intricate details, but I think specifically if you don't own a house, or I mean your parents don't own a house, or you can just, you know, have college pay for you. It's not with that financial aid, you know, you can just go to college for basically free. That's how I did it. And it was chill, you know, just decided to get into business because I looked at my dad and I was like, oh, you know, it'd be cool to do like what he does, you know, but I should have maybe thought about it more. I should have wrote down what I really wanted to do more, because, you know, businesses, you know, they're not like easy, bro. Like, maybe you have to work like, if you really want to be successful, like just have like, you know, like a really profitable business, you just need to work like maybe like 16 hours a day, you know, you have to live and breathe that business. Maybe, you know, it's good because it's very versatile. You can have a business on whatever you want, you know. Just, maybe like in like a restaurant or like a landscaping business, you know. So, you know, you can make it, you know, very multiple to what you enjoy. Yeah, that's what I kind of liked about it. You know, it's still very open-ended, but I kind of regret that now because, you know, of course you need a lot of money to start up a business, you know, it's not, and this is like some sort of like, you know, groundbreaking idea, you know, no one's gonna invest in it, you know, like, so, and I just thought like, oh, I'll just figure it out, like, and maybe I'll like, I don't know, I wasn't thinking much at all, to be honest, guys, so. I just wanted to, honestly, it's just kind of just, I feel like college is kind of like assumed onto like, you know, people into public education, because, you know, we just, you know, what else is there to do? Oh, you're gonna go do a trade? Oh, I'm gonna go to a 4-year, you know, I'm gonna get for sure money. Yeah, your trade is, you know, it's hard labor. You're gonna be like, your back's gonna be hurting next morning. And that's partially true, you know. A lot of trades are very blue collar, you know, hard labor jobs. But there's a lot of, you know, like a lot of like business jobs that you get like hired into, like office work, and you have to be on your butt a lot of the time. You know, it's not good. You know, it's gonna, you know, it's gonna affect your weight. You know, your body's gonna become accustomed to that, and you're gonna just, you know, gain some weight because of that. Because like, oh, you're not getting as much maybe physical activity as maybe as like a person that has a blue collar job, and of course the trade-off is that, you know, your body is getting taxed, you know, with the heavy lifting of the blue collar job typically, but you know, it's just something that you need to like, oh, like you're not like exempt from like physical limitations from Oxford, because obviously your neck is injured if you work on a computer too, So I feel using wood. Like I need to go mix the stone. It just keep breaking. I think I'm just trying to get this done real quick. Why not make a button, bro? Come on. What is this? What is this? What is this? What is this? You want it? No, what was this? What's going on? Here, take it. Don't leave me. Here. You like it? Oh, fuck you, bro. I'm gonna imprison your ass now. I'm gonna make sure it's just to imprison you. Oh, you're like that. For now, I sit in my butt. Alright. I don't even know. Okay, I guess I need this now because I don't remember how to make pencils. Okay, that was really easy. That was stupid. Alright. Time for you to get in prison, young sir. Can they jump? I think so. So I'm gonna put this right here. Okay, I'm not very good with my placement. There we go. I feel like, I think you should just go into what you love, and I know that's a very, a very general answer, to give to anyone, for I don't know what I love, I'm only 16, what I love is playing Pokemon, and I love playing video games. And, a lot of people do that, they do, esports, they do that competitively, I'm not saying that, everyone should do that just because they like video games, but, it's a possibility, just don't be afraid to just, try things out. Because, we're only here, a certain amount of time in the world, and if you just string along, and, there's nothing wrong with that, just going day by day, just letting life pass you by, maybe, it's not a bad life, just, I just want everyone to live, a meaningful life, because, it's not something good, and to have regrets. It's something that, really weighs your heart down. So, I wish I could maybe wrote things down more, and sometimes we're limited by, our social, our social groups, maybe, all our friends, they're all, going into, they're all going into engineering, so you're like, oh, I had to compete with them, it's kind of, or maybe you're limited by, your financial, your financial background. Maybe you can't really afford, to go do piano lessons, explore that path. And you have to just go down, a very traditional route, going to, fast food place and just get your money there. There's nothing wrong with that. It's honest work. It's very, we wouldn't function without those type of jobs. And it's crazy. I remember back then, the automation system, what I'm talking about now is AI, artificial intelligence. I remember thinking AI was kind of photo math. I'll just take a picture of something and they'll read they'll detect it. And I was like, damn, this shit's pretty sick. I think I even paid for that, the subscription or whatever. And then, cause man, I fucking hate math, bro. That shit sucks. Damn, this dude's rich as hell. This dude got all the emeralds. Oh yeah. Good looking, sure. But now AI is a very scary very scary thing. I know it's a good thing because I feel like it really took off a lot of strain that maybe we might feel from everyday things like having to maybe having to let's see. Well, I guess the more unethical way that it has made my life easier is by just not having to do my homework. It just basically does it for me. So I'm not saying to do that, kids. So I'm sorry for not being the best example for that. Use of AI for me. Um, but what's it called? Just AI. So I think what I'm trying to say is I think it just has more, unfortunately, bad things than good things, but it can be a good learning tool. Like it can teach you like maybe like it can be like a tutor for you how to do math. Like can you work with this problem through with me like explain these steps like how do you even start like a paper. I'll give you give me good ideas. It's really good. It's I feel like it really improves productivity, and that's good. But drawback, I guess, of that is now there's like a little too much productivity. Um, you know, I guess things are getting automated now, so it's not a good thing. Just all that loss of jobs is, like it affects a lot of people. Like automation, like how in Waco, Texas, just I think they opened like the first like fully automated like Taco Bell. And that's not scary, but it saves a lot of money because just like I don't know, I'm not sure. Like, I guess it's not the same thing as artificial intelligence because that's like robots. But then like robots are gonna be powered by like the consciousness of like artificial intelligence. To like have that type of customer service. Aspect to them. Like, oh, how are you doing today, ma'am or sir? So it's I guess that like once they have that, it's gonna be like completely replace like that type of like need for like a person to be in a restaurant like a fast food restaurant or even in a big restaurant. Where are the carrots, bro? That's what I've been looking for this whole time. There's all these other carrots. I'm hungry, so. Oh, food. What's wrong with you? But it's something that we need to adapt to, I guess. I feel like what you want that shit for? What the fuck? You want some penis? I'm sorry, guys. I'm not being PG-13 here. I'm sorry. What was I gonna say? Um, I just, kind of, it's been tough for me. I've been wanting to help my family. Whoa, what the fuck happened to my sheep, bro? Fuck, man. Okay, bro. What the fuck? Oh, stupid. I guess I should have punched that sheep. Well, as what I was saying, it's been tough for me to, you know, to look for, a job because, I think a lot of employers they use AI to what's it called? To hire people, so they don't have to like manually look over, the resumes. Just like, oh, read this resume and tell me if I should hire this guy. I think that also helps like cut down on like costs of like hiring people in the human resource department, who do that type of thing. Now they don't have to pay them, that saves a lot of money for the company. So that's not good. And what was I gonna say? Oh, this guy. What you want? Potatoes. Tray. Cherry blossom. It's expensive as hell. I probably applied to like a million bajillion jobs, Jobs I don't even want to do, like fucking be a janitor and stuff. I never heard anything back, I know a lot of people they feel my pain too. It's not like it's my like type of thing only, like where I just get ghosted too, like from jobs. So it's a very common thing. It's not like something that it's because like I'm a bum, like I don't even have like a high school diploma. So like like I think it's also been like a big shift that artificial intelligence has created, and just a recent like an introduction of it. So I guess it's a really crazy subject. It's very lucrative, like a very intricate. It has like a lot of goods and bads, So I'm just like, I don't know, I wonder how like to approach it. I think people are just using like AI to be like, oh, like, to even like make like apps. Like, that was a really good idea. Whoever comes up with that, like, oh, like let's make an AI to make people like have it to quickly apply to jobs, like a kind of like a Tinder-esque, like a Tinder format, like where you just swipe left or right for like, oh, if you don't want this job or you want to apply to this job. And I guess that like kind of like makes it easier, but it's not really that hard. Like just sending your resume. A lot of jobs they just do that for you. Maybe like it does it like in a way like, or like it makes a cover letter for you. I'm not sure. That was a good idea. That was a pretty good idea. I think I was seeing an article earlier too, like where some 18-year-old like I think he like really enjoyed going to the gym, and he like made like a calorie tracker type of app where it like tracks your calories. Um, and I don't know, like, yeah, it's pretty impressive, I'm not sure how accurate it is. Even though it's not accurate, that's still pretty impressive to create that type of like code to make that app. So that's impressive. And at 18 too, that's a really good thing to have in your resume. It's really impressive. So it's just been tough, I feel like everyone's having those pains. I think it's also like, I didn't do my homework. I didn't do internships. I wasn't maybe as hungry as I should have been. I thought my bachelor's was gonna do all the talking for me, so I guess I should have maybe thought, maybe like to, maybe do a little more. I didn't go to the best university either. I didn't go to like any Ivy League type of school. And you don't have to like go to an Ivy League school to get like a bunch of job offers. But it definitely helps, just to have that circle around you. But like a lot of people are, they're like, it depends too if they're like, obviously if they got into like the school because of like who they know. Like like they're probably not gonna be like very like they're probably gonna be very like very like disconnected from maybe like like how maybe they came from like a wealthy family and like they're like very like a very different thing of like how they approach college and I already have my father's business to work on right now, so I don't really need to look for jobs like that because I have my father's business. And maybe like if you're like a reserved person, like you got in like because you're just be always in your book, like in your books, in academia, you just maybe you don't have like the immense social skills of someone that has like that has gone to like a community college, and communities are really good. You save good money in there. I think those are good because get to try out maybe like some more general classes that you enjoy. Yeah, you know, that's never. That's I need to be appreciative. I feel like you need to. Holy shit, that's a fucking charge creeper. You need to. You need to really find what you want to do, cause God forbid, just you have a life that you hate. You hate going to work. And you just can't wait to be home. A lot of people live like that. You have to survive. So I guess you adapt to it. I guess just sometimes it's just how it works. Um, Definitely not nice things to experience, Maybe it affects people around you, like, why is daddy always, like, tired, he doesn't want to play with me. Maybe get some, you know what I'm saying? So, it's something, it's nice. And I don't think it's good for people's mental health either. I don't know why I'm preaching about myself, like, I'm some sort of, like, therapist. So, that's just my 2 cents. Alright, guys, I think I'm gonna call it a day because I just wanted to test out stream, but it's getting kind of late, and I'm sorry, maybe it wasn't an hour long, or maybe it was. Um, I basically almost thought, okay, I'm not shooting with arrows. I just wanted to test out how things are running on the DJing console. It's crazy, I barely just touched the DJing console. It's been out since 2020. It's looking really good. I'm not having any problems, and I'm really happy. And I can't wait to stream again with you guys, and I hope you guys tune in. Just make sure to hit the bell, so you get notified when I go live. And I just I just wish the best for all you guys, because life isn't easy. Just make sure you keep your head up, no matter what. But the last thing you want to do is just give up. Oh, okay. That's a great way to end the stream off.